Welcome back to Range Anxiety TV, and today we're talking about the rebirth of an icon, because even though you thought it was dead and that it was over, sell your stocks, sell your cars, put funny stickers on them if you're keeping them, Tesla is back. So, word on the street is that Mr. Musk's term at DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency in the US, is coming to an end, and he's going from full-time back to 1 to 2 days a week, which means more time at Tesla and SpaceX and Neuralink and a boring company. I don't know how that came out, but there'll be more time at Tesla. The market has reacted positively. In the meantime, enough of the blue hairs have been locked up for acts of terrorism, and they're on with the next thing now. Like Tesla, not really that important anymore to them. So all of that hyperbole and media kerfuffle has died down somewhat. And of course, the most important thing that I picked quite a few episodes back is that the Model Y ramp has come into full effect now, and sales are starting to do this. So who would have thunk that everything you heard on the television and from the mainstream media was fake news? Well, Wall Street seems to think so. Now, what are some of the things that are going to shoot Tesla's share price up and the valuation of the company up over the upcoming months? Well, the first of these is obviously the Cybercab being launched in July, which is not that very far away. And we're talking about driverless passenger rides. Think Uber, Waymo, driverless. Actually, Uber aren't driverless. I think ride-sharing platform coming online that's run and owned at this stage by the company itself, by Tesla. And that's only just around the corner. That's happening. It's been promised, and the timeline hasn't been shifting. So you would be quite within your rights to expect that that's going to come online. And when that revenue stream comes online, obviously everything changes very dramatically indeed. As you can see from the graphic up here, and hopefully Justin, you put that video in and spend a while watching it, because it's quite a pretty thing. And of course, production's not going to be such an issue anymore. It's not going to be a production constrained device at Giga Texas, where a Model Y takes 33 seconds to build. The build time for Cybercab is a claimed 5 seconds per unit. So you just work that out. In the time I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a complete Cybercab is built, and the next one is halfway through. So that's a pretty awesome run rate, and that's all done via the unboxed process, which we haven't documented, but it is well documented online. So there's a positive. That's something that's coming, and coming within 6 weeks from the time you watch this. It's not just that either. There is a new Cybertruck out. It's it's not the most exciting of configurations. It's called the long range. It's cheaper. It's 10 grand cheaper than the all-wheel drive, but it is 2-wheel drive. It does have a lot of stuff missing from it, which isn't so good. No air suspension, textile, that means POV pack, seats. Not the greatest thing. You can probably hear Gareth squeaking in excitement in the background there. It's there he goes there. You'll just catch him on the video. Yeah, he's a bit grumpy today because he's had to do some work. It's very rare. Slam. That will be a bit of a seller, I think, because it's just cheaper, and take the tax credit out of it. It's 20 grand dearer than a fully optioned blank slate, or shall I call it a full slate, or whatever. So, it gives you some perspective. And obviously, in this time with unsupervised self-driving coming out for the Cybercab launch, the whole fleet, not all of the 7 million vehicles, but quite a few million of the fleet that's on the road now, from Model 3s to Model Ys to Model S's to Cybertrucks, will be capable of unsupervised self-driving. So that's just opens up a massive minefield of growth, with Tesla as a software rather than a hardware company. There is the new cheaper models coming out. Now, everyone thought it was going to, and I thought it was going to be like an iteration of the Cybercab, but apparently they're just super stripped down Model 3s and Model Ys. Like, not a lot is known about this at this stage, but they will be 10, 20 grand cheaper than they are now. So, you know, they for a full-size car. So I reckon that's a great thing. Rather than make some little shit box, just take some things out of the bigger ones and make them super cheap. I reckon that's just a great catalyst for growth. I don't know. You all might have different perspectives on this. So, you know, people are saying, and if you read the news, sales down, you know, well, what a RAM stuff. Tesla are doomed. China's coming. Yes, China's coming, but I'd be more worried if I was Ford or GM or someone like that than I would be if I was Tesla. Wall Street are saying no. Wall Street is saying this is a good time. Look at the share price, follow the money, not financial advice. Do your own research. But as always, follow the money and you'll come up with the actual result. Forget about the stupid media. They make things up because it drives ad revenue and you're following their money. You get it? Some of this is to be shown by last week. There was just an insider buy, and that is a Joseph Gebbia from Airbnb. I don't know if I said that right, board member, just put $1 million of his own money into buying Tesla stock right now while it seems to have based. I wonder why that is. So, as per usual, I'm just bringing you the facts as I know them. You can call me an apologist, you can call me a fanboy, you can call me a realist. I haven't even mentioned the robot Optimus, but that's for a new upcoming episode. But look, thank you once more for watching Range Anxiety TV. I hope you enjoyed it, and get your freak on.